Victoria Island as well. Beyond Victoria Island, you have Elegushi Beach, you have Maegun Beach, you have Alpha Beach. Beyond Eco-Atlantic is where we're putting this growing solution in place. And that is what is working for us right now in the state.
But many are questioning the integrity of the state's Eco-Atlantic City project.
What they have done now has not done anything about the speed of the waves. And until we are able to attenuate the speed of the waves that arrive at our shores, we have not gotten a permanent solution yet.
The model, the international criteria for a test is that the model must withstand a wave considered to be representing the most severe storm predictable in 100 years. We actually asked them to increase the test to see what would actually destroy our wall. They went up to a 1,000-year criteria. The wall still remained intact.
Considering the magnitude of the problem, questions have been raised about the action, or what some have termed the inaction of the federal government in solving the coastal erosion problems.
The first thing that we need to do is for federal government to realize that all the littoral states, meaning the states that are bordering the Atlantic, they cannot resolve the issue of coastal erosion alone. Federal government needs to know that. Also, there are legislations that I believe that should be put together, especially for vessels that anchors off our shore, that whenever there's a strong surge or there's a strong storm, that the anchor snapped and then they are then left at the mercy of the Atlantic, and wherever they end up, that's their home. It's not right, it's not proper.
The federal government has a whole lot of its hands. Everywhere in the world, we have always looked to the private sector to resolve a lot of problems. When we talk about public-private partnership, it is in areas like this. But you see, the problem is somebody must provide the roadmap. We have not even sat down to look at the problems yet. We must look at the problems, we must propose solutions, we must make them in such a way that they are bankable, and then we get banks to come and fund them.
As of now, the state government says the federal government is yet to assist, despite the fact that the shoreline being ravaged by coastal erosion is the boundary of Nigeria. But while the debate about whether the Lagos state government's adopted approach is the right solution or not, one thing that is certain is that human lives are at risk here, and the earlier something is done, the better for everyone. Ayola Kasim reporting for Channels Television News.
Over 160 miscreants have been arrested by the Lagos State Task Force during a raid under the Oshodi Bridge in Lagos, Nigeria's southwest region. According to the Task Force Office on the Environment, the raid was carried out this morning in Okomola area and under the Oshodi Bridge, parading the suspects, which include underage girls. The chairman of the unit, Mr. Bayo Sulaiman, explained that the exercise will help to reduce crime across the state.
We've promised to continue to monitor Oshodi after declaring some years back. And since January this year, we realized there's increase in the number of miscreants. They want to start their whole behavior of snatching bags, telephones, cutting female earrings. So we now started the operation immediately. We left the office around past 12, between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. We were able to arrest 166 because of the number. You know, we can't imagine to get that kind of number in one location and at a swoop. And among those people arrested were people that we have arrested before, females and males.
Water scarcity is biting harder on a daily basis in some parts of the ancient city of Zaria, northwest of Kaduna, as residents groan over lack of potable water in the state. But the Commissioner for Water Resources, Dr. John Ayuba, recently disclosed that the government is rehabilitating the water treatment plant in the area to enable it produce to its maximum capacity. Our next report takes a look at the situation.
Fresh water is crucial to human survival. not just for drinking, but also for washing, farming, and many other activities. It's expected to become increasingly scarce in the future, and this is partly owing to climate change. In Zaria, one of the ancient cities in Kaduna State, the situation has become very critical as a free natural resource has become a scarce commodity for these people. Residents now find it very difficult to get water for daily usage.
This word of Angwanjuma, Kuspa, there are no water available because some are doing a Engarua, you use Engarua and buy it. That is why I need the government of Kaduna State to provide us the water for us.
Water supply in Zaria City. Always we are having problems. That is why always we want to governments or our chairman, local government chairman area, to go and check that important issue to provide essential water supply in Zaria City. Because always we are struggling about water.
For those who can afford it, boreholes have come to the rescue. And for those who can't, they have to rely on water vendors.
I have been in this business for 15 years. I have 2 wives and 10 children that I have to take care of, and it's from the water supply to people on a daily basis.
That rehabilitation exercise.
The state government, through the Commissioner for Water Resources, Dr. John Ayuba, says a lot has been done to restore potable water to Zaria and other parts of the state.
That rehabilitation exercise is supposed to be, completed in another month or two to get us to about 80-90% capacity utilization. If we do that, there'll be a temporary relief. But the final solution will come when we put to use this 150 million liters per day the purification net plant that we have put in place, and which will be completed by December.
In Nigeria, over 69 million people do not have access to clean water. It's hoped that the state government will follow through with its promise to help reduce this huge number of people who cannot access potable water.
It was indeed a celebration of excellence as ACO Petrochemical Engineering Company Limited hosted Mr. Egbert Imomo to a dinner to celebrate his appointment as the president of the Society of Petroleum Engineers Worldwide. The event, which was held in Lagos, attracted dignitaries including captains of industry and associates of the celebrants.
Family, friends and colleagues stepped out to celebrate and honor one man who has put Nigeria in good light across the world. Egbert Imomo has risen to become the first African to become the worldwide president of the Society of Petroleum Engineers. ACO Petrochemical Engineering Company Limited believes this professional achievement merits celebration.
So congratulations, you've done us well, you've done this country well, you've done Africa well, thank you.
I want to praise God for your life. I'm very proud of you.
Joining in the celebration are captains of industries, including media executives, businessmen and petroleum practitioners. They have all come to join in the raising of glasses to the man of the moment.
So you have good health,
by occupying the global position and being a Nigerian, that's noticeable. So wherever I go, people know I'm a Nigerian, and because of the responsibilities that I have on me, I try to do it as well as possible. And hopefully by doing that, you give encouragement to those who are coming behind you, both in Nigeria and internationally. And hopefully they will see in you and use you as a role model.
He lost his father when he was in class 2. He got a scholarship and moved on to be so recognized in the world among professionals, engineers. That means anybody can do it. But if you don't recognize people like this, you don't celebrate them,